Welcome back to Time Warp. We're going to do some things, and first things first, we're going to actually have to fly over to the bank. There's still scaffolding on everything, right? Okay, cool. But look at that, we finally have cacti, I should say. So the bank is this direction. You can see it right there. And that's fine. So I find, personally, I think that if and when you have to go into creative, you gotta dump everything you have on you. Because you're just asking for trouble if you go from creative to, survival, and if like the lines are blurred. Yeah, so see, this is the one on the server. It's obviously wrong. We're even missing one of them. We'll keep that one there for now, just so you can see the difference. And we enter, and then boop, and then boop. And that's the bank teller. Pretty much the same. It's cleric, bank teller, bada bing, bada boom. Boom, boom. Oh, and then it has all the traits. And that's it. Get rid of all this stuff. Clean slate. And then back to survival. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's just chaos. And how ironic. I'm over here making a wonderful bank with wonderful bank tellers that I can't even use because of origins. Ugh, so lovely. Anywho, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And that's it. That's a little housekeeping on the server. And then we'll have, I think we're gonna, so technically speaking, spawn, where's spawn? Spawn is over here somewhere. Someone's starter base is over here too. So here's the rub. This is actually where someone set up shop. And then this is actually spawn. But yeah, so this is the original area, and it worked out because this is how many people we had. But, I mean, we've gotten more and stuff like that. So anyways, there's people over here, obviously speaking. There's someone right here. There's actually, technically this is two people's base right there. This is another person's base right here. And what? I don't know. So I'm over here more or less at our SMP spawn. If you can see that little campfire over there, that's the spawn for the seed. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go pretty much underground in a hole. And we're gonna build out, in this area, we're gonna build out two bee clocks, my patent pending bee clocks that I more or less came up with. And I think we have everything we could need. And then after we build the two bee clocks that roughly give us a tick every 10 minutes, assuming that they don't sync up. I don't think they will. I think they're usually pretty orderly, chaotic. That will go into a T-flop switch, which will give out more or less two different inputs depending on what's going in. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to sync it so that both beehives give an input to the T-flip-flop switch each time, so that we kind of have something going off more or less every 5 minutes, but something, it's every other, there are two different options to happen. And then, I don't know, we'll probably build something around it. I don't really know. This is actually the area where we're going to build our little villager hut area, and I would just like to have some redstone underneath for the potential of it. Also, I really want to use my bee clock. So let's get started. Okay, as it's about to be nighttime, I'm gonna place my bee. So this beehive has one bee in it, which is all I need. So the minute I sleep, it should pop out, and then we'll prime our system. We have our T-flop switch ready with our input that's gonna be, so our main redstone line is gonna be in the dirt, and our clock is gonna be down here in the rock. Hopefully it doesn't get disturbed. So let's see if this plan works. Oh, if that doesn't make the bee. Oh, let's see. So is the bee in there? No. How? It jumped? Oh. It's not supposed to be able to do that. Isn't there a block there? Yes. Is that it? Okay, now that we got the clock working, we can explain it a little bit. So beehives have one exit but many entrances. So a bee can get in from any of the sides, which in a way is a flaw, but this area is going to be sealed. Because I don't know if this clock works if there's more than one bee. I haven't really designed it for that. But anyways, the bee will exit through that mouth there. And that's the only way it can exit, so it'll go this way. Pathfind to the nearest flower, where it's going to set off the shulk, which is going to trap the previous beehive, because they can't go back in that way. But if it's trapped, they can't. They'll then go to the next hive, and then so on until they complete a full circle, where when they get to here, they will spam this, which I was going to make like fireworks up on this layer. So yeah, I did a thing. Don't super duper want people in the beehive area. There's a lot of ways you could break it, and you kind of have to know a good amount of redstone to fix it. So there. Now we have access to our two outputs for our redstone shenanigans. We'll put some lights up here so that there's no spawning. And yeah. Step 2 complete. Ugh. That was way more work. This is the first time I built it non-creative, to be fair. So I'm gonna clean up all my stuff here, and then we'll get ready for project number 2, which is actually building like a little shop up here. Welcome back to just building Minecraft regularness. So we have So we have some stuff. So there are 4 villagers, and I figured we're going to do pretty simple stalls. I don't want it to overshadow like the other builds because it is kind of a community thing. So we got very simple things for, like, example, the end villagers. We're just going to use some purple blocks, end stone, some coarse fruit, and rods. Some purple, what's that called? Purple pillar? Purple words. And then for the farmer villager, we have some crates of food. This is more for the signs for everything, but we're also going to use dark oak wood to kind of build up some of the wood structures. For the nether one, I figured we're going to go kind of like very basic nether vibes, classic nether vibes. For the bank teller, we're going to kind of go like, gilded blackstone, kind of like a darker motif. And when I say these are going to be small, they're going to be pretty small. Like, I just want to kind of do like something like this. Maybe take up this area. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really kind of freehanding this. I'm going to kind of freehand this. Also, I just realized I should probably... Got lights for this one. Lights for that one. No lights for that one. And no lights for that one. I guess we can use... For these two, we can use these. Kind of right here. Like I said, they're going to be tiny. Some for that one. Some for that one. Perfect. And then as you heard, our redstone is down below. It's doing its thing. We have our outputs right here, very close to where we are. Yeah, I might even just do it like right here, and then it'll be like right underneath the redstone. So we'll see. We're gonna do a little quick mini time lapse, terraforming time lapse. It's gonna be interesting because it's like literally just gonna be like four bits of stuff. Let's see. Okay, enjoy. Yeah, coding. I should definitely probably make them more complicated, but like this took 3 hours of work, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think anyone but me gets excited by a custom cleric. But look, what are you talking about? I would love to hear how to make a custom cleric. Well, we kind of set this up during our live stream, which we do stream on Twitch /luck_goodfellow. So if you want to see, random shenanigans, that's the place to go. But we kind of did a lot of that work there, so apologies. But we are here now because I know how the YouTube algorithm works. I know how the YouTube ecosystem works. If you want to watch a YouTube video, you want to watch a YouTube video. If you want to watch a tutorial, you Google and search tutorial. And I get it. Not everyone wants to do both at the same time. I get it. So what I'm going to do with my future content, and actually even with the villager tutorials, obviously if you have a question in the comments, I'll happily write like 10 paragraphs to answer your question. I don't mind. I'm 100% cool with it. But for everyone else, I think I'm going to make a separate dedicated video on how all these guys work, because there are some like shenanigans on how, or where is that? End trader? Like this, the way this works is different. It's a different command to just summon a shulker with those items than to tell them to summon those shulkers with those items. So it kind of gets complicated. MBT data is kind of all over the place. Needless to say, I'm here with my alt because my alt is a quote human, unlike the other one. I think that, I'm gonna throw some shade. I think Origins mod is fun, but there's some Origins that are just kind of unplayable without like a lot of support. And the Evoker Origin is one of those, because I do like me some villager trades, and they can't do any villager trading. And it's kind of ruins it for me, in my opinion. So I'm gonna get some orbs, just the good old fashioned way with some lapis. As well as we actually, so these I did mine with this account. I promise I mined these. I did not steal them from my other account. Okay, maybe I stole them from my other account. Betrayed by the accomplishments. Okay, that's enough. So I just want this account, like, so example, say I'm like a new player on the server, which this account is kind of a new player. I mean, look at that in the background. They literally have like mansions, and even I on my other account have like infinite, practically infinite everything at this point actually. So I could just fly around with that account, or I could just buy a shulker box. Oh, look at that. I have a shulker box. And look at that. Oh, I got wings now. Look at that. Look at that. Is it cheaty? Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, so as you saw, it works. And actually, so obviously this is a good way to get that, but I also thought it was a good way to get like shulker shells. Because, I don't know, shulkers are just, they're just a pain. They're just a pain. And no one on the server besides me is going to build the shulker farm. And guess what? Guess what? Here's a little secret. I don't want to. So, so we're gonna, I know, sassy luck. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We do want some food. So we're gonna do some food. And as the count is more or less set, even though I would like to convert some of these orbs into blocks, because I just don't want to be carrying around all these orbs all the time. I actually did find that. I was very proud of that find. Very proud of that find. And it works. Oh, I probably should have checked that earlier. But yeah, so this all works. Obviously, I don't know what I'd buy from here. Here, we'll buy something. See, it works. And then you give XP. But yeah, so look forward to tutorial videos. I don't know. I have a couple of them. It's kind of hard to figure out tutorial videos because there is kind of a template to them, and it's not a template I'm used to. Like, you know, they start out the video and they're like, this is all the stuff you need to build the video, and it's like, this is how much of that stuff. And I just don't kind of think that way. I'm very like chaotic. But yeah, so probably the tutorials to look for. Obviously, if you have questions about anything I've built, just ask. I'll happily answer. I don't mind. I think it's fun. I like Minecraft. I like sharing things that I like in Minecraft because I think Minecraft becomes more fun if more people know how to do the things in Minecraft that are fun. Like even these commands to do this, obviously there are like tutorials on how to do it, but there's no tutorial on exactly how to make, you know, this, do this, and so on and so forth. Like there is obviously like how to make an economy and stuff like that, and what are MBT tags and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, here are the pieces, and then put the pieces together kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, so I'll try to make some tutorial videos. I'm not gonna like just repost other people's tutorial videos. There'll be tutorials that like I came up with, like my iron golem farm that will work infinitely. It won't ever stop working. It just keeps going and going and going and going. It'll fill up every chest you have and then some, because that's how I designed it. Oh, the poor villager wanted to sleep, but it can't move. I'm sorry, end traveler. I'm sorry. Anyways, I hope you liked that video. It was a little different. I am still kind of recovering from the bees, and honestly, this project in itself was hard. I wouldn't say hard, tedious. Let's just say one of those commas in that command line, it just escaped me for the longest time, and I just couldn't find it, and that probably took like an hour in itself. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video, and comment down below if you want how you want the tutorial videos, because they're not made yet, so you can have a little input on how they're made. Okay, bye.